the channel to Mechanicus 40k and a big day. Well, big-ish. I know that I'm recording at a very odd hour. It is almost... what time is it? It's almost midnight, let's leave it at that. But I have had a very long day, and I have a brand new microphone. A dedicated microphone, so I am no longer using my headset, which is super exciting. I am very happy. Okay, with that being said, let us dive into the first of our two missions. We shall do our master's voice for Videx because it will get us a Skitari Ranger and a noise reductor, which is funny because I'm trying to be quiet right now. Launch the mission. Yes. Our enemies are Flayed Ones, Kanaptek Akanthrite, and a Necron warrior. Currently, we still only have the Litany of Life as our canticle. The potential for corruption in the tomb of Agrolek continues to vex me, Magos. The spreading of the incense was not enough. I fear not, Magos. The malevolence of the Necron is overwhelming. Observations on the Tech Cosmos, verse 68. We are derelict in our duty whenever we allow corruption to plague the minds of good men. Then what do you suggest? Our progress in the tomb makes it possible for us to install a system of vox casters in the structure. And what would that achieve? Think what tetanus prayers can be transmitted to the very heart of the Necron's resting place. Our troops would go everywhere bathed in the sacred binary of the Omnissiah, sayings of the Princeps 65.4. When thou desirest to discourse purely, use binary. Sorry, a novel concept. Look, I'm on Faustinus' side here. This is ridiculous. 40k is so cartoonishly over the top. I've considered your plan, Videx, and a cohort has been deployed to the area. I have personally selected the prayers of purification and translated them into broad-spectrum binary. Once vox casters are active, the tomb will ring to the Omnissiah's word. I have the vox caster locations plotted, Magos. I am still uncertain if this is worth the risk to our people. One in possession of unaugmented emotional centers cannot appreciate the benefit of this operation. Gathel and Morian's 45.7, above bullets, above blades, care for your soul above all. Your concerns are noted, Kemper, but you have your orders. Yes, Magos, his will be done. Okay, let's look at this tomb. There are two fights. I'm gonna go here first, because this is a glyph, and glyphs are interesting. Glyph. The panel controls a heavy door leading to a treasure room, which is filled with cognition. If we can work out the right commands, then we can reap the rewards within. I'm gonna try this one. Oh. Damage to our servitor. Sorry, servitor, but you're expendable. Glyph. A single port designed for a Necron connecting. Let's try this one. There, you see? 43 Blackstone. Perfectly acceptable. Level 1, Necron Awakening. A battle begins. What is this vile mix of flesh and machine? Is this a form of Necron in its infant state? What has Scavel got to say? Unsurety statement loaded. Unsure of life before progression path. Diagnosing possible outcomes. Signs of degradation. Deformed segmentation and physiological deformities. Possible solutions. Infant plus disease plus parasitic life form that represents form out of ripped flesh. Should I continue? That's enough, Scavel. I believe we are not the ones to diagnose Necron health, but instead be their executioners. I am mostly concerned for my troops' morale. There have been reports of Skitari disappearing in these tombs, and I believe I now know why. Skitari lives less than Archaeotech / SDC fragments / mission. How supportive of you, Redditus. So okay, we have to survive 3 rounds. The STC fragments that they make mention of are I want to make sure I remember this correctly. They're relics or reliquaries of old Earth tech that are significant to the Imperium of Man, and specifically to the Adeptus Mechanicus, because they allow humanity to gather what I'll term, for want of a better term, lost knowledge. No blap. Enter. Skitoosh, 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 skitoosh. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell to me. Hell, 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 hell. Not nice. Ah, yes. This is nice. There. Don't care if he dies, because I gain a point. And kill him. Thank you. There we go. Yeah, not worried about it. Because you heal every turn. Shit on this kit. Okay. Take this. Nicely done. And there's more necrons. A lot more necrons. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. And now let's kill all enemies. Not at all, no. Go be decoy. Go be decoy. this. Zappo. Okay. Yes. There's no reinforcements coming. That's a good. It's a small good. Ah. Still not dead. Okay. I'm down 2 servitors. It's fine. I can roll with that. That is inconvenient. Yes, you can heal. You are going to boost your damage with your axe, so that no matter what happens, you take him down. And hit you in turn. You are going to go here, because I want that. Shit! Necronum's awake. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Ha! Dang it, I didn't get to scan the thing I wanted to. That's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Sayings of the Arc Magi Appendix 4. Such sweet music is the chatter of binary that has no tongue to lie. Ensure the volume is sufficient, Mechanicus. Okay, we get 40 Blackstone. First Voxcaster is in place. It immediately begins transmitting the complex binary of lingua technis. We'll turn it up to volume level gamma. Shit. Okay, good news. We have the advantage in initiative. Bad news. This tomb is closer to being awake. Oh, foul. Could this place be a place of Xenos worship? We have no data on their religious practices, but I retrieved Pharaoh Dictates 53.12. Not all data should be acquired. Contains a large slab of metal that resembles an altar with the images of glowing skull-like Necron faces. Defile the altar with rancid machine oil. Destroy the altar. Best not to. Yeah. Mesa Elementus consultant non-standard material detected. Properties logged for later study. Shit, we lost a command point. A cognition point. Sorry. Different game. Shit on a brick. Necrons will reanimate a turtle faster. The Necron team is trying to defend itself. Clearly our mission is working. Aphorisms 94.13. The enemy rushes to action when our administrations cause him fear. A swarm of tiny scarab-like constructs emerges from apertures in the wall and begins scurrying all over the Voxcaster. We shall clear away the scarabs with the righteous application of flame. A sound strategy makers. Colloquialisms of Metallica, Chapter 52. Enough fire in the right place can solve any problem. Okay, awakening increased by 1, but we got 2 cognition points. And mission complete. The final Vox caster is installed, the binary prayers flow through the tomb, filling both real space and the local noosphere with the words of workshop exalting the Omnissiah and the creed of Mars. The unholy way of the alien now rings to the words of the Omnissiah, epigrams of Saint Eucalcis 3.89. Protect the shield of the mind, and the body will be shielded thereby. The Necron can strike at our minds as well as our bodies, and we must protect both. In this, Lector Dogmatus, I agree with you. I hope we are of the same mind in other matters too. Magos, our exploration of Silva Tenebris should be executed with a view to the destruction of all traces of the alien. I have not yet decided if we should commit to such extreme speedex. I feel multiple emotional prerogatives as well as logical analyses, all competing for primacy in my neural vaults. Our mission here may not be as simple as you think. Just be ready to make the right choice when the time comes. Magos, recall the words of Fabricator General Plutonus. The eyes of the Omnissiah are ever upon us. I don't like him. Okay. Yeah, we faced a lot of repair costs. Can we level anyone up? And by anyone, I mean Magos Jeremias. You're a sniper. This is tricky. Energy armor, HP, and movement. I'll give him energy armor because he's often going to find himself getting shot. Okay, that's creepy. Now, let's see. Yes. We cannot afford to upgrade you. Oh, that's right. We have a Skitari Ranger who's not showing up. Let's see. Reveals enemy statistics when dealing damage and single target that does 2 to 4 energy damage. Nice. Yes. Okay. The next mission for you gets us a arc pistol, which is useful, and a refractor field generator, which absorbs damage. But we're gonna go here and do this as our last mission. Yeah, 1 ranger, 3 servitors. No canticles available yet. Skadoosh. Reports received from Sub Domina Kepra, synopsis falls, heavy resistance / minimal gains / mounted casualties confirmed. Yes, no. Correct. There have been setbacks. Our troops have encountered a new Necron warform. Reaction equals delight. Pray, Tech Inquisitor, explain. Enemy warform provision designation. Destroyer anti-grav technology confirmed. Exploratory request file accessed. Anti-gravitational technology is an area Styges 8 Magos have requested as high priority study of provisional designation destroyer. Desirable plus necessary plus secret duty. And you would be famed throughout Styges 8 for exploiting this technology. Statement agreed. Request formulation follows. Commence deployment immediate. I love her. She's Scabola is callous and annoying. concentration of Necron destroyers is playing merry hell with our Skitarii units in the tomb of Acropus. They are highly mobile and heavily armed weapons platforms. Taking them on is dangerous in the extreme. Reason to observe them. Our troops possessing such technology extrapolated to conclusion. Greatly increased battlefield effectiveness. I was raised to see that as dangerous thinking, Magos. Put such piety aside, walking out subdomina. Is the cohort ready to advance? They are. I have plotted the likely location of the destroyer units. They are somewhere within this complex. The fortune of Mars be with you. Okay, let's see. We can go here, 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 there, or here, 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 here. Or here, 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 here. Yeah, let's go here first. The lives of the Logic Saints. Psalm 6.61. Even in death, our duty is not complete. A mortally wounded Skitarii lies on the floor of this chamber, his torso laid open by gauze fire. He was evidently caught in the firefight and left behind when his unit fell back. Likely they were attacked by Necron destroyers. The Skitarii might have witnessed their attacks up close. We can administer medical assistance, interrogate him, or access his internal cogitators. Cohort inserts a data probe into the cortical port. Shock of extracting the data finishes him off, but the cohort acquires several minutes worth of data showing the destroyers emerging from the shadows in perfect coordination and unleashing a fatal crossfire. They are heartened that the trooper was able to share this knowledge even at the moment of death. See? Everyone can serve. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, whatever happens, it'll be awakening level 1. But let's go up here. Yes, yes. Glyph. Panel controls a heavy door leading to a treasure room filled with cognition. If we can work, let's try this one. We got 41 Blackstone. And then go over here. Yep. We are at level 1. They have detected us. Mission, relevant opportunity, combat data on provision, designation, destroyers, acquire, ignore. Chamber is the site of a skirmish between the Skitarii and destroyers. A few corpses, badly mauled, lie around a hurriedly erected flak leaf barricade. Pray, procure. We will examine the marks of weapons fire and other evidence. Calculation commences. Lives of Skitarii troopers. Additional Necron combat data. Calculation complete. Exchange justified. We are now full on CP. Let's think about this. We can go here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I might live to regret this, but what's life without a little risk? Oh. This area of the tomb of Acropus is covered in hieroglyphics, interspersed with depictions of constructs, most often engaged in war. Some of the images resemble the Necron destroyers. Warfare. Yeah. We got the destroyers are numerous, are evidently highly immobile strike units employed in open battle to eliminate units pinned down by more numerous warriors. While this is logical use, it also confirms they are a major part of battle strategies, and that understanding them further would be of great benefit. Don't go with your 3, 2 just yet. Shit. Extra Necrons. Direct request, bring it to me, and direct request. Cohort finds a sarcophagus containing a destroyer that seems inert. May have malfunctioned and failed to respond. We will tag it. 52 more Blackstone. Thank you very much. Now we have a fight. This is gonna be nasty. Oh my god. Most interesting, not all Mars are humanoid logging data, plus a trade form, plus gravity defying. That thing is ugly. And there's two of them. Xenos form shows that they're more alien than we originally thought. Text to load cog. One converged with the standard form, but one must always retain their humanity or be lost to the men of iron and their ways. I do not mean to diverge from the discussion, but what are these Iron Men? Unclear. This text was logged many millennia ago. There's no reference to them in my cogitators. Keep focused, brothers. We have a new enemy afoot. We must ensure they do not surprise us with new trickeries. Be alert and focus. Why is evil afoot? Well, because it refuses to go by the metric system. If it did, it'd be up to a whole meter by now. Nyeh, nyeh, nyeh. Kill or destroy targets. Okay. Skitoosh. Skitoosh. Uh-oh. Not good. No line of sight. You are gonna go over here. Oh, we could scan that. I don't know if I want to though. That's dangerous. Yeah, you're just gonna stay here. You're gonna go over here. Do nothing. Shit on a brick. Let's see what we're dealing with. Okay, 18 health. No, we're not gonna deploy any servitors. Okay, instant kill. Right. Only 4 damage. Yeah, I don't like that. No, 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 no. Shit, we're down a tech priest. That's not good. That's not good. Oh, come on. entirely sure what we do with only one tech priest. I'm not sure how we survive this. Oh, fuck's sake. Sorry, I should not have fixed it. We're gonna die. Maybe not. This is gonna be a very ugly fight. But maybe, just maybe, is the way we win this. Nope. We're doomed. Okay, start with Litany of Life. Not good. Yeah, I don't see how we win this. I really don't. Don't mean to be defeatist, but we're gonna die. Legitimately gonna die. Oh, never mind. Maybe, just maybe. We have a sliver of a chance. Mind you, it's just a sliver. You failed. There we go. Come on. Thank you. Okay, you know what? I believe what I can do. I believe that I can turn this around. Even if barely. Dear God and all his goldfish. Oh dear God, oh dear God, oh dear God, oh dear God. On the side of you with me, on the side of you with me. Don't wait. Gotta pop cognition freedom. Gotta stop hyperventilating. I'm gonna go here. Dear God, oh dear God, oh dear God. You can do this, you can do this, you can do this. Please, 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 please. Yes! Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, okay. That was brutal. Very easy, my ass. Mission complete. The Cord withdraws from the tomb, having experienced the prowess of the Necron destroyers firsthand. If nothing else, they've learned the stark danger these war forms present. Jesus. Anti-gravity comprehension index plus 3.9% projected beneficiary stagi error adeptus mechanicus. Ha. That folks don't matter. It's much closer in space and time scale. Retrieving your tech inquisitor statement of purpose to perceive the grander picture, to strive to acquire and understand for the benefit of all mankind. Be that as it may, I am interested in how your studies will help our mission on Silva Tenebris. Platitude mode. Trust in the scientific method knows. Platitude mode. Oh my God, that was vicious. So we lost a tech priest. Do we get her back? I don't know. We found 96. We found a lot of blackstone. We got max machine spirit of all weapons. Let's check our cohort. Okay, Magos Minarius is still alive. You were amazing. Let's see. However, we're gonna level you up. yeah, we need more health. You're at 17 health. And you are at... let's see. We can either get... +2 tech damage to tech priests, or +2 armor for 1 round. We'll go with damage. Now let's see, we have a spare point. There. For a cognition point, all energy attacks gain +1 damage for a round. That's very nice. Now let's look at what we have for our next missions. We have Grave Goods, explore the remnants of an excavation into the tomb of Acropus, which will get us an Infestus Mechadendrite, single target melee attack, knocks the target back by a tile, and deals 1 physical damage. And a Spotlight, become the priority target and gain +1 armor in both physical and energy. Interesting. Or the Arc Pistol, Refractor Field, and Blackstone, or a brand new mission, Support Kepra, which will get us a Skitaria Vanguard and a new Tech Priest. So we're going to do the Kepra mission in the Acropus sector before we do anything else. But this is where I'm going to wrap it up today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you have, leave a like and a comment down below. I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, I'm Z, here at Vucari-gaming, wishing you all a wonderful week. Bye-bye.